the sun's shining now, but it's been hailstony. That's what it's like. It's today. It's been all different seasons all rolled into one. So I don't know what it's like up there, but it's sun's shining now. But literally, the temperature's dropped. Ice falling, bouncing off the cars. Yes, it's not so clever today. Just in time for the weekend. But I can give people some good news that people listening down there. And it's like a bit of information. In New Longton, there's a station road in New Longton. People have been complaining about it, saying the surface is all knackered. But it is like a lot of the roads in and around Lancashire for all the potholes. So the good news is that Station Road in New Longton, between Wham Lane and Royalty Lane, is being closed. That's not the good news, of course. The good news is it's going to be resurfaced. And they're going to be doing some work next Wednesday. So it'll be shut between 9 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And they're coming back. They're having Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. They're coming back on the 9th. No, it's going to be shut until the 19th of October on the Monday. So there's going to be a bit of diversion out there. But at least for the time, if we put up with it, we'll get some new roads done on it. Oh, I'll tell you what. I tell you, I bet people's insurance claims have gone up because of the amount of potholes on there. I go out cycling in around the area. People might see me for that big Lancastrian estate board on me back. But the holes are absolutely terrible. Another little bit of news as well. I've mentioned the other week about famous people coming to Preston, to South Ribble and so forth. And, well, to be fair, it's just got even better this week because yesterday, basically, there was a group of students at UCLAB, got more than what they were bargaining for when they turned up at class. They had a surprise visit from Her Royal Highness Princess Anne. So she was a special guest there, and she went to open the new occupational therapy skills area. And she met all the graduates on the programme as well. So apparently she walked in and all the jaws dropped. They didn't expect to do it. So it was all hush-hush. So Princess Anne's been here. Also, Pemberton used to be Priory High when I was a kid growing up, now called Priory Academy. In the drama unit there, the year 9, year 10 and year 11-year-olds, I've got to be honest, I don't know who this guy is, but the younger people out there might do. A guy called Leighton Williams. He played Billy Elliot in the West End. And he's also plays Stephen in Bad Education, a TV series on television. He's from Bury, so he's a local lad. But he went down there to Pemberton Priory High School to help set up a show for them down there. So great news. So they're all coming to Lancashire. I mean, I don't know if you've got Tyson Fury up there, probably frightening people off. But I suppose he's a good bloke to have as your doorman, as your bouncer, isn't he? Up there. I believe so. Yeah, I saw him play for Scotland last night, and they went through Scotland. So well done, Scott, if you're watching. Back to a little bit as well. The last 2 weeks, I've mentioned a plot of land in Mutchfield, Knoll Lane, Oldfield, Longmeadow getting built on. We managed to find out through the planning and people coming in and commenting to us and messages. It's Applethwaite Homes who are doing some building there. So thanks to a certain Mr. Ainsby who lives in the area, he's informed us that there's actually going to be 14 executive bungalows available. Not just any normal bungalows. I can nearly creep into actually, lads. It's over 55. So only over 55s, but they're going to be on there. So thanks, Mr. Ainsby, for contacting us. Interesting. I said we'd keep an eye on it. And no, by the time I'm 55, they've all been gone, Kev. So. Yeah. No, you're right. They don't. Yeah.
Yeah, middle of next year.
No. Yeah. Well, I do. You're right. They don't build them anymore because normally these house builders, they can build a big 4-bedroom detached house on the same footprint, and obviously they get more money for. But I think it is a welcome, really, addition to the area. I mean, like you say, you don't see them get built anymore. And on a side note on that, I will mention, a bit selfishly, but I've got going live tonight, our plot of land in the same area, ironically, Kevin, with planning permission in principle, I must add, for a detached bungalow. So if anyone's out there, you want to build your own bungalow, give me a bell, message me. Lastly, a little bit about we talk about the market. You're good enough, Kev, to delve in and find out all the figures of where we're actually up to. I was reading, and it backs up to what you were saying, is this was yesterday, I was reading that this market boom that we're having in 2020, it is surpassing what we had this time last year. So the 2020 sales so far that have been agreed have gone past where we were up to in this time last year, despite this coronavirus and everything we've had to put up with. They also said that over the next couple of months, there's going to be a surcharge in exchanges, which we know because of the amount of sales that have been going through. So to be honest with you, it's since the English housing market reopened, there has been that massive boom that we're all experiencing. And obviously the back of it is a lot of the time is people are wanting to get the house in the market, get it sold. People want to buy the house and because they've got to get it through before the end of March to take advantage of that stamp duty. So all in all, Kevin, another positive start to October. And I'll be very interested, obviously, to find out what's going on in your area. And Matt, I'm sure you're probably seeing exactly what we're doing here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's bonkers in Lancaster. And Morecambe. It's that busy, especially with what's going on. I mean, a bit of an update on our side. I've obviously listened to Boris's announcement, which was on the 6th, and basically, giving first-time buyers long fixed terms mortgage and having a loan to value of 95% to give you a chance of owning your first home. Because, of course, as we know, the hardest bit is actually saving a deposit. It is saving the deposit. Once you've got that kind of monthly outgoing, it's not as hard anymore, and he's aiming for 2 million new buyers, a generation to buy and not rent were his words. So see what happens there. And interestingly enough, we were talking about how busy the market's been there and how we feel that the stamp duty cuts have massively helped. £108 million, apparently, from research has been saved during the tax holiday. It's not even the Euro Millions jackpots. That's a lot, 108 million. So yeah, that's a lot of money. It shows how busy the market's been. You're completely right. Obviously we're already ahead of sales as to where we were last year, and with that, the stamp duty's coming in. It'd be great to see some first-time buyers getting out there, because I'll openly admit I'm seeing less and less first-time buyers on the viewings that I'm going out to. And it's more home movers. It's people upsizing, wanting that fourth bedroom, wanting that bigger garden, wanting more space. I think what the lockdown, as I've mentioned previously, has made people realise is what they want in a house. But yeah, first I've got to give a shout out to my old boy club of the Vale of Loom. The under-15s rugby club. I've joined in doing a social media picture I saw at the Lancaster Guardian to help raise awareness of the national food strategy that Marcus Rashford heads. You run about footballers there, one of Scott's teammates. So fair play to you guys there down at the Vale. Great shout out to you raising money for charity. It's funny when you were gabbing about Tyson Fury then, because I sometimes see him in the barbers, because he goes in the same barbers as me. Just a chilled out barbers, goes and gets his hair cut. He's sat there talking often with his brother or something sometimes. And it's funny really, because you sat next to the heavyweight, champion of the world getting your hair cut, but he's just a normal guy who's just happy to go and have a haircut and have a laugh with the lads. But yeah, there's my update for you. Lancaster and Morecambe, it's still powering on. Valuations, plenty of them next week, along with viewing. So onwards and upwards and long may it continue. Let's see the figures rise even more.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Especially what's going on at the moment. Obviously, you know, it's even more widespread with some people not having money. Obviously, what's going on and jobs and things like that. So I think any charity work for anybody at the moment is greatly appreciated. And I think all you can do, guys, is give what you can, you know, and be fortunate for what you've got. Because at the end of the day, we've all got houses and everything ourselves, and you know, you've always got to look at those who don't and help.
I was talking to someone today, Kev. I was talking to someone today, and what they suggested was, this is someone who was out on a viewing, if they're going to do another lockdown for 1 week, 2 weeks, let's just say 2 weeks, do it with the kids off school. Half term. Do it with the kids off school. That's not my thought. I'm just saying, it's just what someone said to me today. Hmm. Do you know any teachers? Yeah, I was only kidding. I knew that. I knew that. Yeah. No. I think I think John Bishop had the right idea. Just you've got to keep testing yourself every day. Keep testing yourself with the wine. If you can smell it, if you can taste it, keep testing yourself. Saving the government money, allegedly.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
You do. Yeah. Potentially, yeah. I think well, we noticed that. That's quite down that side of it. So sales. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Did you say six then? Did you say six? 66. I was going to say when you said, yeah, it's massive right there, isn't it? Massive. Definitely.